Sean's team, what have the nation been talking about over the last week?
It's probably, for some inexplicable reason, something I'm unable to grasp, but for some reason people do talk about it.
Are you down a well? You sound a little bit kind of croaky.
Really? Oh, is that wrong, is it? Yeah, I have got a bit of a voice issue at the moment, and the medication isn't working. So my voice is breaking, actually. It breaks when you're 13, and then it breaks again when you're 50.
Go on, what have people been talking about over the last week, then?
For some reason, people are fascinated by the royal trip to New Zealand.
Well, it's been a huge news story. Have you not been following it?
Only because I do a topical panel show. Honestly.
Good answer.
If I didn't do a topical panel show, I wouldn't know where the fuck they are. Also, the other thing I'd like to say is...
What a wonderful world!
Has anyone got any secret talents?
Yes. I have trained a flock of starlings to fly. You know when they fly in like an oil slick swoop?
Oh, yeah.
And they do a routine to flash dance. It's like the Red Arrows. So I bring my starlings in, and then they just go, what a feeling. And they just sort of break off.
Wow.
That would be amazing.
Flash dance, whatever it goes.
Yeah, it's like the Batman theme,
I'm
isn't
playing
it?
it on a banjo. Yeah.
Rob, got any secret talents?
I can peel a banana on my feet.
How did you find that out?
I wanted a banana, my hands were busy.
Well, it's a hell of an answer. I mean, there's no arguing with that, is there?
I've got feet that go out like hands. Like if I'm walking along and socks on the floor, I won't bend down and pick them up, just pop them up with a foot, a bit like a monkey.
Right. Can we see?
You can see them if you want, mate.
I'd like to look at your weird monkey feet.
Yeah, they stretch
Has
out.
anyone
Come out
got
the
a
front
banana?
here.
Oh, yeah, I'm not going to do it behind it and I'll be able to see it,
Okay,
Jim.
throw the sock down.
Oh.
Sock down, OK.
So, like, they spread out a bit like that, see?
Oh, Jesus!
Yeah.
Hang on, let's have that
That monkey, isn't it? I wish I wore better jeans now.
I wish I had two real feet.
I hadn't thought about that. That is a bit of a piss take for Alex, isn't it?
We're basically applauding a man who hasn't evolved as much as the rest of us.
You look a bit like a monkey as well. I can make it worse, look.
You look a bit like a fish and a monkey. I mean, if we're on the subject, I would just shout that out.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm fully aware I've got this face, and it's a lot of things going on in it.
I can segment a grapefruit with my nipples. It needs to be cold, and then I pierce it on this nipple, goes really big. And then I spin it like that, and I flip this one out.
Someone's got a banana over there.
There is a banana over there. We've got to see the
Can
banana.
you peel? Did you say you could peel a banana with your feet?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, come on, we've got to see
We've
that.
got to see that.
Throw him in the banana, just throw it in. Oh, that would have been spectacular.
I need to be sitting down, really.
You need to...
Well, can't sit down here on the front.
Oh,
You'll
God, I
sit
feel
on the
like
front
a-
there like a little
I'm
monkey boy.
I'm not a performing monkey.
You're not a performing... When you say
I'm
you're
not
not a
a
performing
performing
monkey, sit down and peel that banana. If this isn't entertainment, I don't know what is. This is... Are you supple enough to eat this without using your hands?
Jim, do you want some banana, mate?
Yeah, no, lovely, yeah. How weird's this getting?
I tell you what, Britain has got talent, hasn't it?
Last week, Britain's first clone dog, Mini Winnie, was born after the dog owner, Rebecca Smith, won a competition to have her 12-year-old Dachshund Winnie reproduced in South Korea.
I've been doing that for years. I've cloned myself. The thing is, I was a bit pissed, and I lost count of how many I did. I did about 25 or 30, but I didn't put enough vinegar in. So they're all about that big.
And the voice doesn't quite work.
No.
you're going to clone yourself, do a bit better.
I'd toss myself off.
What a lovely image, Sean. The symmetry is beautiful.
Do you do it in front of the mirror?
Well, I wouldn't need to. I think you've given away something about your life there, John. You didn't mean to. Can I just say, I didn't set out this evening to say that.
Henning, would you like to be cloned?
Got enough on me plate as it is. Then I have to think for someone else as well. I mean, sometimes I start...
A sentence?
If I had someone else to finish that sentence for me, that would be excellent, but...
There isn't anyone? John Steen, pick a question. What do you want to go for?
The two gentlemen fighting in the garden.
Well, that's a picture from Game of Thrones. The new series of Game of Thrones started last week with record-breaking viewing figures. So we asked our studio audience, are fantasy shows just for kids? Yes or no? What do you think, John?
It depends what you mean by fantasy, doesn't it, really? I'd love to be in a fantasy show. I like them. I like to be a little dwarf in something.
Well, you are. You're a little dwarf in this.
Yeah, but I don't get to talk about swords and gemstones and knights of Gurugang.
I watched 10 minutes of Game of Thrones, and it was names, I don't know, names like sort of Tyrion, Lannister, Cranluff, and I felt like I was lost in Cornwall.
The thing with Game of Thrones is, you watch it and it's like, it's nice scenery, then there's a couple of dragons, and you think, oh, that's all right for kids. And then that's the first minute of it, and then the rest of it is just incest, murder, and then it's like, I wouldn't let my kids watch it. I don't have any kids.
What do you think, Henning?
I reckon, yeah, if it's in the evening, it's for adults. Daytime TV for children. So, and I think in the morning at school they should ask, who in here has seen Game of Thrones? All the kids put their hands up or give them straight to social services.
What do you think? Do you watch these shows, Kate?
I'm a box set girl, but a little behind the times. So I've just started watching The Sopranos, which is quite good, isn't it? 10 years ago. But I can't be doing with all this fantasy stuff, all the dragons and...
Well, it's dragons and stuff, but also, but Game of Thrones, the genius thing is it's got lots of very strong female characters. That's why it's such a sort of international hit.
Get their tits out. Yes! You're a very strong character. Get your top off.
Worst thing about celebrating your birthday? Kate?
I think birthdays are a bit overrated, really. Actually, it's just another day, and you've still got to do the washing and unload the dishwasher and muck out the pigs.
Muck out the pigs?
And then someone might sing Happy Birthday, which is a really bad song. And no one...
You say it's a bad song. It's actually the song that's made the most money in history. It's made $50 million for the people that wrote it, because you still have to pay when you sing it on television.
Oh, that's a good idea. I'm going to write a new one.
Well, that's a very good idea, Sean. What thoughts have you got? It's Happy Birthday's the theme, obviously.
It's your birthday. It's your birthday. You're not dead yet.
OK, I mean, we're all going to have to get behind this. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. You're not dead yet.
Do you sing Happy Birthday in Germany exactly the same, but in German?
Unfortunately, we do. Yes,
same tune and same...
The same tune, and we actually do sing Happy Birthday, Happy Birthday. Happy Birthday, Lieber or Liebe, and then insert name as applicable.
Do you sing that? Insert name as applicable.
Alles gut. No, hang on. Oh, I'm not good. I mean, I'm not...
Are you actually German? Is this just an act? What?
You actually say happy birthday.
Yeah.
You don't say, like, the German equivalent.
No, because that just wouldn't...
What's happy birthday in
Well,
German?
that would be alles Gute zum Geburtstag.
Now, little known fact, it's actually someone's birthday today. Yeah, someone's special birthday.
Statistically... You would expect that to be the case, wouldn't you?
It's actually Henning's 40th birthday today.
Thank you very much, thank you. Thank you very much.
Henning, we've organised, Henning, because it's your birthday and you've chosen to spend it with us, we've organised a little party, well, not a party, but sort of a rally for you. Henning Vane, everyone, happy birthday. Look at that.
I can't bloody lift mine up, can I?
You can't. Oh no, you can't.
Get a straw, will
Can
you?
we get a straw for? Get a straw for Alex.
I'm just messing with you.
Thank you.
It's a miracle. Try to do that
Mine
joke
as well.
jump.
I remember the little Henning.
Was that funny? Because he was in the garden.
When I was at school, my nickname was Fat German. If they could see me now, they'd love it.
I can genuinely see that though. You look like a fat German. Well, this seems like a traditional way to celebrate your birthday. There's beer and there's
Yeah.
Steins.
Wohlsein auf den deutschen Fußballsport.
If you've just tuned in, this is an alternate future where they won the war.
Just German beer. Yeah.
Is it nice?
Shall we all do the voice? That feels like we should all probably do the voice.
Ja, the thing about German beer is they have the Reinheitsgebot.
Von 1516.
Ja.
I will just check in with the fat German boy. Rob.
Ja. Ich will ja.
Rob, in your case, just shut up. You look Aryan enough as it is.
Sean Steen, what do you think the nation have been talking about over the last week?
It's the tale of Saturday night TV in Britain. Everyone's very excited about The Voice.
Yeah, The Voice is back with its new sort of line of judges.
OMG.
Yeah, OMG is right. Sean's always saying OMG. Very rarely says it on the show. It's weird.
OMG.
So it's Will.i.am, Kylie Minogue, Tom Jones and Ricky Wilson.
You have Tom Jones is on the show?
We have Tom Jones on the show, yeah.
Tom Jones.
We have a confused old man who can't work out why his seat won't take him into the bath.
I love it. I love it when he spins round. He looks like a kebab in a suit, doesn't he? When he turns round. I think they should start off facing the singer, and if they don't like him, they just go.
Have you ever watched it in a swivel chair? It can make it marginally more interesting if you start with your back to the telly in a swivel chair, and if you like what you hear, you turn round. Like that. I've got a team of 12. I'm a bit excited. It's made it more interesting for me.
Kylie's apparently she's put on lots of viewers.
I think 1 million people extra are watching just for the Kylie, yeah.
But it's interesting watching because she's 45 now. She looks very well. I was thinking the only thing. Well, but no. No, it's not
Go
fair.
on, say the thing that's obviously terrible.
Well, that chair moves more than her face, doesn't it?
She's maybe had a little bit of work done, but good work. Are you watching this, Roisin?
I just watched it for the first time last week.
What do you think?
I thought the Ricky guy did that thing that's my worst thing that people do when they play music, bar that, which is my other, which makes me feel bilious. Yeah. He did. Someone does that. Actually, I can't talk. It's such a game changer. Like, really feeling the music. Oh, just so you know, I'm listening with my face. Just listen. Like, you're on telly, mate. Wind your neck in.
Elliot, so if you were on this show, which of those judges would you go with as your mentor?
I think you'd go with Tom for a laugh, wouldn't you?
For a laugh.
Like, you'd probably nod off whilst he's, like, lecturing you, you know what I mean? Today, maybe you should do a... What was that, Tom? I love the fact, I like the Welsh. The Welsh love sticking up for other Welsh people, but him especially. When he's turned round, he's just waiting. He doesn't care what their name is or what they look. He's like, oh, they're Welsh. And when they're like, by the way, I'm from Wales, he's like, oh, brilliant, yeah.
It's ironic that it's all about the voice and not the image and everything, because it's much more fun if you watch it on mute, because Tom Jones is slowly turning into Morgan Freeman. It's much more fun if you wait till he turns around, mute it, and do a Morgan Freeman voice. Just, I very much enjoyed your performance here today.
And they've all got their backs turned and the person's walking on. They're listening more carefully at that point than any other point to just see how heavy the footsteps sound. So if someone sounds like... they come on, there's no way no one's going to turn around for them. So they want to hear a little delicate. And they think, OK, I might well turn around for this.
They should put some gravel. They should have gravel. And you just hear crunch, 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 crunch. It sounds like a deer.
I'd hop. I'd hop.
Yeah.
Really throw 'em.
Or just one step. Crunch.
Hey, if I worked on the show, I'd play an Adele record. I just thought, well, let's play an Adele record properly. See, they might not even turn round, and then when they turn around, I'd have an owl on the stage.
A singing owl? I think if you had an owl that can sing, you wouldn't need to worry about going on The Voice. You'd be booked all over Europe at the best circuses, heads of state. Yanukovych would probably be going, bring me the singing owl.
Joe, do you watch any of these shows?
We have a glut of them in the States. But, of course, there's so many now that it's like, who hasn't been on one of these shows?
I haven't been on them. I haven't been on them.
You should.
You should.
You should.
Well, turn your chair around. Go ahead.
I need a break.
Start singing.
Go on, sing a song and see if you can enter. Just... Would you like to go to the performance area, Sean?
This is what I would do. This is what I would do if I was on The Voice.
Should we all turn away?
Yeah. There's that
Let's
bit
all turn away.
OK.
And they go next up, and then you hear them go...
Oh, yeah, he's coming.
And then you hear, like... But what I'd do is this. And then I'd start. Here we go. Spin round, Jack. That means you want to manage me if you turn round. Someone please! Make me feel fine! Floating through the chest.
Oh, it's a bloke! You got the voice of an angel.
I only turned around because I thought it was an owl.
Have you been involved in any protests, John? Have you done any marching?
I've done some marching, yeah. Mostly around my house to my own tune. No, I don't think I have.
Really? I do. I do quite regularly do protests. I did one the other week for a pensions march. It was quite a vocal march. It wasn't for pensioners. It was on behalf of the pensions industry because people are living too long. They just walked around saying, "What do we want? A cold snap." It was sponsored by EDF, which stands for... Elderly Die Frozen. That's what it
Oh. Are you good at giving advice? Yes or no?
Best bit of advice I give you, anyone here, never walk into a sauna backwards. You shall lead a long and happy, fruitful life. Follow those simple rules.
When you're single, people give you a lot of advice that you haven't asked for that's never to do with what you've asked for advice about. But I'll be like, I'm worried about my electricity bill. And they'll be like, give internet dating a go. Like, it's always the same. All problems lead back to you being single.
Are you single, are you, Roshi? Bit sad, innit?
John's had a girlfriend for 3 weeks now. He's thrilled with himself.
Is it a horse? I call her sugar tits.
I've got a real bit of advice. Do you want it?
Yeah.
If you've got a pizza and it's cold and old, and if you think, oh, I want to do the pizza, you can put it in the oven, it's going to make it drier, you can put it in the microwave. I mean, that's just an animal's move. But if you put it face down in a dry frying pan, and it's like brand new, it's like Domino's have been back.
I usually, when I've got an old bit of pizza, I usually put it in the bin.
Jack, I imagine you give brilliant advice.
I tried to impart wise counsel.
What was the last piece of advice you gave? Tom?
I said turn left on the way here from the driver. And it worked, I'm here, aren't I? So, it's good advice.
Pretty solid. Have you ever given anyone any advice, Elliot? Any sort of young, up-and-coming musicians?
Best advice is to do everything yourself, because most people are useless.
Do everything yourself?
Did you do your haircut?
No, my missus did.
Right.
And she's not a hairdresser, obviously. Thanks.
She just had a change of hairstyle. I mean, I'm no one to talk.
I've been trying to get it right for years. People just... Oh, most of my tweets that I get, when's your album out, or cut your hair, you wanker.
When's the album out?
June, and this hair's on the cover as well, which is good.
Big year, then.
Big year for
Not
me.
going to get any tweets now, are you?
Example, Jack, pick a question.
Well, everyone loves a clown, don't they?
Everyone likes a pint.
Let's have the clown.
OK, all right. Most people think they're fun to be around. True or false?
So you can tell you're fun to be around by the company you keep. If you would think you're fun to be around, you like to be around fun people. In truth, I'm never happier than when it's just me and a really old dog. I sit there for a day by a river with an old dog. Guys?
I agree. I distrust the whole concept of fun.
Wow. You're going meta on this.
Well, yeah, it is. Why would you, say, oh, we're going to have fun. Oh, what do you mean we're going to have fun? Like, oh, we're going to go to a fun fair. What do you mean a fun fair? It's neither fun nor fair. Let's not go. Fun size. Fun size. Oh, it's fun size. Who decides what size fun is? We have our own thing. We have our own thing. Fun and games. Fun and games. It's too much for me. Fun and games, one at a time, please. Otherwise, my head will explode.
I'm going to put you down as a not fun. Elliot, you're a pretty fun guy.
I think I'd be quite fun to be around, because I've got quite a fun lifestyle. You know what I mean? Get to fly around and do gigs and...
In Chernobyl?
You know,
Hop on board the fun bus. Where are you going? Nuclear disaster site. Woo-woo!
I'm the mayor of fun.
You're the mayor of fun?
I'm fun. I love fun.
What? OK, give us an example of the fun.
Harmless salt?
Yeah, harmless fun. Just like that.
That's fun.
Woo! Look in there. Whee! Jerry, somebody. He thinks there's someone over there. It's not. It's me. Tell you what, if I had a superpower, it would be blowing snot balloons whenever I wanted to. Just sitting around, chatting to somebody, having an argument with somebody, going, well, you bloody partner, and you just go...
OK, well, let's get some answers on this. So most people think they're fun to be around. What do you think, Joe? What do you think they said?
Most people said no. Most people do not think that they're fun to be around. They want to be around people that are fun, but they don't think necessarily.
They want to be around me.
OK. All right, so you going with that answer?
I can do any hairstyle I want. I know that. Send a parting. I think, Jimmy... I mean, like I said, I think people are scared of fun, aren't they? They're frightened. They can't handle the fun.
Sort of can't look away now. OK. So what are you going to go for?
We think it's false, James.
You think false? You're going false?
False, yeah.
OK, so I can tell you the answer is true. 80% of people think they're fun to be around. I think there's just one more thing to get.
Well, there's a lot of excitement about the Oscars.
Oh, yeah.
Coming up. Well, actually, when we go out, it'll have been... I don't see why people enjoy... I mean, I can't stand watching award ceremonies. I think the only good bit about them is you find out who died that year. You go, oh, didn't know that. I must have been on holiday that week. You know.
Yeah, I thought he was already dead.
don't know. You a fan? Do you enjoy the Oscars? Do you like it?
I love going to movies. The Oscars are a little bit over the top, but I knew American Hustle would win. Cut. I knew Gravity would win.